Hi guys, this is Sunny. Welcome to the fifth tutorial in this series. So in this tutorial, I would like to talk about data types in Java. So in Java, there are two types of data. The first type which is called primitive types, and the second type is non-primitive types. So the first thing I want to talk about is primitive types. So primitive types of data. So here you will have something like, for example, if you want to store some numbers and those are not decimal numbers, so then you can store them in a type int, and I'm going to name it as int variable, and I can say 1 2 3 4. So that's one data type. The second, you can have, let's say, a double, and here you can store some decimal numbers. So it's going to be double variable, and the value could be 2.25, something like that. And the third could be, this is another primitive data type. So again, float. So it's going to be, I'm going to name it as float var, and this could be 4.14. and if you put semicolon, it's going to complain. So to overcome this issue, you can just put 4.14 and f at the end, and this way the compiler would know that this is a float data type. The next thing, there's one more primitive data type, which is Boolean. So this stores true or false. So let's say I'm going to name it as is valid, something like that, a variable name, and I'm going to put false, or you can put true as well. So these are some of the commonly used primitive types of data. So I want to talk about a couple of non-primitive data as well. So non-primitive types of data as well. So here I'm going to talk about, again, string, which is non-primitive. So I'm going to name it as string var, and Great Wall Academy, something like that. So this is a string data type. And one more thing could be, so I can use, this is a primitive data type, which is int. So I can use the same thing. For int, I can use integer, which is a non-primitive type, and this is going to be integer variable, and I can say 1 2 3 4 5, something like that. So these are like some of the commonly used ones, primitive and non-primitive types of data. So I'm pretty sure you're going to be using string quite a lot in your applications, also Boolean, and probably int as well. So I just want to talk about these primitive types and non-primitive types before we can go ahead and build some programs or do something else. I hope this is clear. This is going to be a short and quick tutorial. In my next tutorial, I will talk about something else, so stay tuned for that. I hope this helps you guys. So thanks guys for watching this tutorial. Have a nice day.